Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where last episode we were cheeky and stole this from the Ptolemaics, and apparently there's Syrian rebels up over here? 17,500 of them? Okay. I'm not exactly sure what's happening there. They are apparently fighting these mercenaries, and they lost. Or no, they actually fought these Ptolemaics, didn't they? Yeah, and then they were stack wiped. Okay, whatever. I guess that's taken care of. We don't need to worry about it then? I guess. Cool. So we're making 28.52 gold per month. I definitely want that number to increase, and it definitely will. Let's take a look at our tech. We're at 103.36, so that is definitely an improvement, but I want to bring that up further. So our research efficiency should be targeting around 150 here. This one does not give us research efficiency. Let's see here. Research efficiency. Okay, so we're going to do that. And I want to then, with that on, that should highlight us, yeah, like embracing philosophy down here. That would give us maximum of 25 research efficiency. So we can see that way. And in here we can see that there's bookbinding. That would be an additional 25% research efficiency. So that is definitely noted. And then there's Scribe down here, an additional 25%. So we can go to like 225. We're actually very close to this. It would be 3. It'd be 3. We'd need glass blowing, exported drama, and then Scribe. And I think we should do that. So that'll be our next target. We'll be able to get that relatively quickly. And we can grab a civic perk here that has to be increased tariffs. So that'll be absolutely fine. And I want to come in here and build a farming settlement as soon as we can. How many more of these do we have? 5. Okay, let's get one going immediately. Beautiful. Now, Saba is currently growing in loyalty. Not very much, but it is growing. And we have a couple of these that are shrinking. Understood. This one's going to be the next problem. So, are we concerned about it? There's no religious conversion happening in Juba, anyway. This cultural assimilation is going to be done very, very soon. So that will help matters, for sure. Yeah, that just finished. So that took us up to 27% Hebrew. Okay, that's not bad. And we're 94% Israelite. So I would really like to change this, but this guy isn't loyal enough. That's fine. I'm actually going to bribe him, and now he's more loyal. And we could switch this over to cultural assimilation, or we could put it on harsh treatment. So that would be plus 0.24, and that would be enough. But for now, I want to put this on cultural assimilation, because I do want to get this up. Oh yeah, that is a significant speed increase. Okay, so for the moment, that seems fine. Ptolemaics are exiled? Fascinating. Well, they're going to come home, or head home, rather. That'll be absolutely fine. And we're going to get additional additional farming settlements constructed once we have the cash to do that. That is our current goal. So over here in Jerusalem, we can see that we can build a pair of libraries, and that would be a good thing to do. In Emaom, we cannot do anything just yet. In Shechem, we could build a library. And up in this area, we could, in Damascus, we could definitely build an additional library soon. Yes, soon. But we're not there yet. About a year away. That's fine. We need a lot of money for our farming settlements. Do we want to consider sacking our stability right now? We're at almost 70 stability. That's a lot of stability. If we sacked it, we would drop down to 60. And we gain 263 gold. I'm doing it. There we go. And now our stability is passively increasing. So that seems really, really good. We're going to invest that money immediately in building 2 farming settlements, just like that. So that is wonderful. Yeah, we've got some characters that are angry about it, but that's normal. We also had somebody who just died, so sure. We're going to replace them with, oh, Scorned Family right at the top. I like it. That'll be perfect. So that's fantastic. We've got a mine and 4 farming settlements being built right now, and we just got oratory advances. So let's get glass blowing. That'll raise up our national citizen happiness by 4%, which will improve our research rate. And we're heading down towards Scribe right now. So that's absolutely wonderful. We're going to grab that, and then in oratory, bookbinding, as well as, actually just bookbinding. But we can get down to these eventually, which would be good. So that's noted. And then down here, embracing philosophy, that's a long ways away. And then there's none in Marshall. So that is understood. Scribe is definitely the goal for right now. We're currently only 2 away from that, and this is currently looking to be August of 543. So that is a ways out yet, but we're going to boost that. That's definitely going to be a little faster than that. Okay, so that would be 7 years. I mean, that's not too bad. I can never remember what the end date in Terra Indomita is, but it's a while, I think. So we're not in any rush, to be clear. Not in any rush at all. So this is fine. Our mine is going to be done in about 90 days here, and I see Catawba is not actually losing any loyalty. Okay. That's going up. This is a rounding error. This is going down very slowly. So I think we should be in a pretty decent spot here. I'm okay with our stability just sitting where it's at. I don't want to do another sacking of our stability for the moment. I do want to build another farming settlement, for sure. And we're going to get another one of these building very shortly. Our final farming settlement that we need to get built for this round. So that is looking wonderful. We're making almost 30 gold per month, and that's going to be pretty nice. We definitely want more than that, but I want to get to the point where we're making about 3 times what we've got right now. Somewhere around 100 gold a month is a pretty good marker for the economy. And we can definitely get there. There's no doubt about that. We just lost our oratory researcher, and this would be a scorned family. It would be 2 charisma reduction. I'm going to put him in, but I'm not tremendously happy about it. Okay, so we're up to 105% research efficiency now. That research efficiency has not really been being improved very much, although we are going to see some improvements from, like, our populations shifting around. So that is fine. I do want to grab this and take a look at what we've got going on here. Okay. So that is understood. We need building slots for libraries, but I think civilization value will be absolutely fine. Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. So next up, we're going to get this mine going. We might be able to get it this month, but it might be a rounding issue, or rather a farming settlement. Yeah, we can do it this month. Perfect. So we're going to get that going. That is our final farming settlement. And now, I do not believe we need a blacksmith or an enclosure anywhere. So that should be fine. We do want to put in a new guy here, and this guy is the most qualified for the moment. That seems okay. Cool. What is this event? We lose 5 stability here. Okay, I mean, that is going to continue to come up, so we'll recover it eventually. But it will take a fair amount of time. We do have a lot of political influence right now. We may want to consider running a divine sacrifice, actually, and I'm going to do that. So that sounds good. We have broken 30 gold per month now. I'm quite pleased with that. I do want to make sure that we don't have any of these 4 buildings, so we're going to save up to 184, so twice what we have right now. And then we're going to start working on getting some of these libraries built. Specifically here first. That's going to be... Jerusalem will definitely be the best place to do that. Military access from Yo. We accept that offer. But we also immediately declare war on them if we can. Unfortunately, we can't. We don't actually have a claim on them, apparently. So we're going to start fabricating that. Even though we hold Samaria here, it's wild to me that we don't have that. So these guys just rebelled from the Ptolemaics. We will see if we have any ability to do anything about this. Much like the other scenario. We may or we may not. It depends on how competent the Ptolemaics are at this. So 11 May is when we would be able to do something here. So we would declare war on them. Yeah, we don't have a CB. So how long on this fabricate claim? Oh, it's going very quick. But it's still going to be a while. And we see the Ptolemaics on their way. So we gain 3 free stability. We will definitely take that. I would love to grab this territory. But we'll see if the Ptolemaics allow it. So, one more month tick here, and we can check in on our status with our rural constructions, which will be wonderful. Let's do that right now. So, we cannot build a blacksmith, we cannot build an enclosure, we cannot build a mine, we cannot build a farming settlement. That's exactly what I expected. So that is good. We go into Shechem then, and we are going to build a pair of libraries here. And actually, I'm going to build one library here. In Jerusalem, we're going to get started on another library immediately. And yeah, we see the Ptolemaics on their way in here. We'll see if they actually stop us from doing this. Ooh, national tax plus 10%. Yes, please. So I think the Ptolemaics are going to crush this time. I don't think they're going to let us get away with what we did previously. They shouldn't, anyway. Yeah, they definitely shouldn't. So yeah, they're actually sieging this. Where did our fabrication go? Did that auto-cancel? I'm not convinced that it did. Hang on. This is actually destroyed. We can colonize Yapo. We should definitely do that. So they actually razed this city to the ground, which is amazing. So they've got this here and this here, but we did manage to get Yapo, so that's something. We got something out of it. The Ptolemaic revolt is asking us for access. We accept that offer. So, are the Ptolemaics in civil war, or is this actually just a revolt? It's actually just a revolt. The Ptolemaics want access. We accept that as well. We're just allowing anybody over here to walk through our territory for the moment, because we're looking for maximum opportunity. And we'll see if we get an opportunity. So we got this library built. I want to queue up another library here, and then another library here. Here we can queue up a library as well. We need a little bit more gold, but we have that now. So there we go. We'll get 3 libraries under construction. Okay. And then up over here, we can get another one going too. We definitely need to get this cultural conversion done here. The religious conversion is up to 84. So that's understood. I want to view this pop info. 3.45? Okay. Noted. How many pops here are actually Canaanite? 17. And then there's 1 Arabic pop. Noted. So that all seems fine for now. I'm not too concerned about that. Now, we do have our slave city down here that I would like to continue to upgrade with tax offices. And we'd like to put in a mill here as well. So we'll need 150 gold for that. That will definitely happen. But we need a lot more population here. That is going to be a pretty big deal. Keep in mind the mill does give migration attraction, so that seems fine. Okay, so we had a bountiful harvest, and we could gain stability or money. I'm going to take the money, because that will allow us to come down here and build this mill. We can also get a tax office queued, and that seems ideal. Now, we've got this city here, and this city produces honey, which is fine. I'm tempted to make it into another research city. Okay, so this colonization was finished. So we managed to get 1/3 of these anyway. I mean, that's definitely useful. I like it. Yeah, that's phenomenal. So we can see we're currently at 110 research efficiency. I do feel like another research city is the way to go. So let's go for, how many citizens and nobles do we already have here? 9? Sure. Let's go for an academy here, and then a second academy once we have the gold. And we'll just start building this up as yet another research city. I want to be focusing very hard on research right now. So, we actually don't have a civic researcher. We should do something about that. So this guy's a polymath. He may generate additional innovations, and he's the most qualified anyway, so we'll definitely put him in there. That sounds good. So we're currently, this is showing March of 543, and this is February of 543. Okay, so we're going to get a couple of innovations very quickly here. Noted. Well, I want to get another academy queued up here. So we will definitely do that. And this seems absolutely wonderful. We're now making 32.47 gold here. And that seems great. So this slave city is going to continue to develop. It will take some time, for sure. We need to develop a lot of cities here. No doubt about that. There are a whole lot of cities that need to be developed. But that's fine for now. So research cities are currently our priority because I want to get a lot of research bonuses going here. So we're going to grab ourselves another academy as soon as we can. That's going to be 150 gold. Sure. It's going to be a little while. Let's take a look at the political situation here. We can see that the Ptolemaic Kingdom and the Ptolemaic Revolt... Actually, the Ptolemaic Kingdom has cut the revolt in half. Okay. I don't expect this Ptolemaic Revolt to actually do much. Otherwise, I might have considered taking, like, Sinai. But that's not going to be a thing. I want to come talk to Yemnat, though. So, recently declared war is definitely looking pretty good. I would like to improve relations with them, I think. So, that can go up to plus 100. So that'll bring us up to 136. We can send them gold to bring them up to 161. We're getting close to being able to annex them. But I think we have to wait until that recently declared war modifier is gone. And that's going to be 9 years. So would that even put us in range of being able to annex them? Maybe. Definitely maybe. I do want to get constructing up over here in Jericho, so let's get ourselves an additional academy, and then we're going to need to build courts of law. So that is the next mission here, is 3 courts of law. And then we're, of course, going to build our noble districts and our citizen districts, and then max out the libraries. But honestly, this is going to put us at 12, so... we don't have enough building slots here to get all of that. However, we might have our civilization value come up. That's a ways away. Okay, that's going to take time. We could do a religious endowment. I don't know that I'm too concerned about it for right now. Yeah, let's just grab ourselves a court of law for the moment, and we'll let our civilization value work its way up. So that will be fine for the moment. Now, the Ptolemaic Revolt is definitely losing this. There's no doubt about that. I would like to get Yemnat integrated. That would be amazing. So again, that would improve relations, would be able to go up by, what, 27. So that would be 138 as of right now. Okay. Well, we could take a civic perk here, which we will definitely do. That seems good. And yeah, I want to get their opinion up. We can't integrate them unless they're at least 190. So we're going to have a hard time reaching that. Mostly because of the different culture group. That's going to make things complicated. And the fact that apparently we can only improve relations plus 173. Or rather, plus 100. I don't know why I said 173 there. Either way, we lose 50 gold here. Have him flogged. Okay. So, this gift is 25. Right? So we know that we can boost by 27 and an additional 25. So that would be 52, bringing us up to 163. We would still be short by 27 opinion. So with the recently declared war gone, we're still going to be short by like 11 opinion. Interesting. Well, we got a minor addendum here, and we can gain 6 stability for 10 political influence. This is a really good deal. We're going to do that. Our stability is actually still increasing at 71. I like it. So that's great. Over here in Jericho, I want to get an additional Court of Law queued. And yeah, we can see the civilization value increasing. Hopefully, by the time we're done building these 11 buildings, hopefully we'll have one more building slot. That's really all we need there. So that sounds good. We can see that we're up to 123 on our research efficiency now. That's looking much better, definitely improving. But I want that to reach 150. And we're going to angle for it to be significantly higher than that. So I'm checking in on these other research cities to see if they have enabled any additional building slots, and actually Damascus has. Now we don't produce all that much here because of the cultural issues. That will eventually be solved. And this province is actually too disloyal to do anything here, so that is understood. We're still at 84% Israelite, but we are making good progress here. Every month we're gaining 3.71%, so we're making some progress on assimilating these. Our martial advances have gone up, so exported drama sounds good. We'll get some integrated culture happiness and reduce our monthly corruption as well, which is not bad. That, of course, means that our next innovation is going to be Scribe, which is magnificent. That is going to give us 25% additional maximum research efficiency, as well as some monthly civilization change, which will be good. And we're going to take another 6 stability here. We're up to 77 stability at this moment, and still actually going up, but that's only due to the divine sacrifices. So that is noted. So our civic advances are going to be done in July of 542 now, so 2 years away, and August, also about 2 years away. So we're going to get both of these done. That will allow us to get Scribe, and then from there, we probably want to target bookbinding as our next tech to go for, to boost that research efficiency even further. And then we'll go to embracing philosophy, and then we'll probably, after that, hop over here to this tree and grab scientific patronage and sponsored research, but that's a long ways away. Okay, so we can grab ourselves a Levantine Kingdom trait here. What is this? 10 political influence for, like, 46 gold? Done. That's okay, and we can grab, pop assimilation speed, but only in a Don. Okay, I'm wondering what some of these other things would give us. I mean, we should probably consider boosting up our military. Do we actually have camels? I'm not convinced that we do have camels. Actually, we do. We have a few camels. Okay, so that is definitely good to know. Let's go ahead and grab that camel discipline. Okay, that'll be fine for now. We need a new rope, and that will be this guy. Perfect. Okay, back in Jericho, we definitely are going to need a court of law. And then we're going to be able to queue up either a noble district or a citizen district, and I don't really care which we do, to be honest. So that seems fine. We'll get a noble district going here. All of this will finish eventually. Are we capped on our manpower? Yes, we are. Okay, that is definitely noted. So I would like to consider going to war with somebody. The question is who? Well, we're currently at 112 with Yamnat, so that's definitely improving, but that's because our improved relations is going down slowly compared to the recently declared war. So we're 7 years away from that recently declared war malice going away. The improved relations, we're 72 years away from that going away. But that's going to be a little painful, for sure. Okay, we can see that this is 113 at this point. So yeah, I'm just going to let this continue to be for now. We could consider attacking like Lamia or pushing out over here and attacking like Kush. Could be interesting. Or cleaning up this area over here. And I'm kind of leaning towards that. So we would fabricate a claim down here. That would take us a little bit of time. Let's get going on that. I'm also interested in fabricating a claim out on these guys. So let's get both of those going. Let's call down Esther again for unintegrated culture group happiness and Pops converting. We definitely need a lot of conversion focus. So we'll continue to work on that. And I want to come up here and build a noble district. And then I want to raise up specifically our Canaanite levies. So we're going to raise those. I'm going to split this force in half. I'm going to send one half down to here. And then I'm going to send the other half to here. Then, I want to build a couple of ships. And how many ships are we going to need to build? Well, we're going to build the cheapest ships, Liburnians. And we're going to need to build, I think it's 500 per ship that we can transport. So this is going to end up being like 34. But I'm actually just going to... We can't build ships over here because it's disloyal. This is disloyal. We could build here. We're going to build 5. And we're going to build 1 here. We're going to build... We're going to wait for some gold to come in. There we go. We're just building kind of like all along here. Okay. So something along the lines of that. We want to get a bunch of ships going, and that'll buy us some time anyway. I'm going to pull back... hang on. I want to come down here and get this down to 2. There we go. And then get all of these up to +2. Okay, so it would be something kind of like this. Where's Modiana? We could also do it in Malau. Okay. Where is Modiana? That's up here. Okay, we need to wait for the month tick. There we go. Cool. So we should already have one in Malau, I believe. Where's our navy in here? Maybe we don't. Maybe I only queued up the one. Okay, let's queue up another Liburnian in Malau. There we go. Something like that. So we're going to get a number of these finished up. That'll be fine. And we're building 3 per province, right? So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And then that would be... This is basically 30. Okay. So that seems fine. This is not intended to be a combat fleet. This is just intended to transport us to Socotra. Hi, Hellenistic Age. We're just going to come out over here, is the idea. So we lack a commander for these navies. That's not shocking. Okay. I'm just letting a lot of these finish up. We're just going to get this one done. Actually, this one's not all that far. Okay, so let's get all of these ships grabbed. And let's move them all down to Malau. Okay. So that looks good. Malau is actually building quite quickly. Understood. These guys can come down here too. Wonderful. So we're just looking to group up our navy as much as possible. These guys are preemptively walking down here. They'll get here eventually, but our claim is not going to be... Well, we're not going to be there before the claim is fabricated. That's absolutely understood. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to attack Socotra and Apicopa. Both of these are going to cease to exist. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.